Yep, that's a flatty. What's up guys, Austin Rock Bottom Cats here, and in this video we're going to do another kayak fishing trip. Set up here in the river tonight. It's a real shallow section. If y'all have seen any of my past videos, I'm sure y'all have seen me fish here before, but average depth 2 to 3 feet deep, and it gets shallower than that at sometimes. I've got a moving water up here in front of me, and I've anchored up here in the current, tossed a drift sock out the back, and I'm gonna spread some baits out tonight and see if we can find some blues or flatheads coming up in here. There's a lot of big boulders up in this area, so a lot of good places for fish to hold up to get out of the current, and we've got a bunch of gizzard shad, we've got mussels up here, and then obviously various other bait fish that up here in this section. So hopefully we'll get on some fish in a little bit. So you guys stick around. I'll show you guys as far as how I'm baiting up, and as far as rigs go, everything's Santee rig, and I've got one Carolina rig out, but super simple setup. So hang tight, we'll get baited up, and hopefully we'll catch some fish. All right guys, let's get baited up. Tonight I'm gonna be using 3 pieces of cut bait and a piece of live bait, and I'm gonna do a head piece, a body section, and a fillet off of one side of the bait, and everything I've got is sunfish. So let me get baited up and we'll get some lines in the water. I don't know if y'all can see this, but I'm gonna scale them real quick on the side of my fillet. And I've got a really dull fillet knife. Alright. Oh, easy. Piece of fillet. All right, 1, 2, 3. There's 3 pieces of bait. All right, first piece, head piece. Go in underneath the jaw here. Come right out the nose. That's ready. Next piece, body section. And what I've done on this, I've cut that dorsal fin off. Go in right underneath where the backbone is, and that piece is ready. And then the last piece, the fillet. All right, so for this one, go in right here, pull it through, and that one's ready. All right guys, let me spin around, we'll get them cast out, and then we'll get a piece of live bait on. All right, there's the first one. All right. Okay. Here's number 3. And let me get a live bait on. There's a live bait, guys. All right, we're good to go. Let's see if we can get us a fish. There's a bite, guys. Most likely a gar or bowfin, but let's see. I'm gonna try to reel down on them if he'll keep on. Nope, we didn't get him. All right, guys. That right there is a fish hooked up. All right. What do we have? Looks like a Looks like a bowfin. Yep, we got us a bowfin. There you go. And he stole my bait. Good old bait thief. I don't want him in the kayak right now. He is wound up, y'all. Oh man, they're such a nuisance. Get out of there. Such a nuisance, and he is hooked good, guys. All right, I'm gonna give him a little bit and I'll be back with you in a second. We'll get him in here and unhook him. I'm just gonna let him do his thing. All right, let's try to get him in the kayak. All right, guys. There's Mr. Bowfin. Let y'all check him out. Hopefully he won't bite again now that he got his mouth all sore. That does not count as a skunk buster. All right, another headpiece on. There it goes. There's a fish. What do we got? I'm hoping this one's a catfish. The way he was splashing, it reminded me of a blue. I don't want any more gar, but both in. Let's see. Definitely feels like a catfish. If it's not, we've got a monstrous bowfin or gar. Yeah, we got us a blue cat. Man, that thing's got a belly on it. Good gracious. That's a good looking fish. It is not hooked good at all. This might be fun to land, y'all. Y'all bear with me here. There we go. Pretty fish. All right, guys, there's a skunk buster. No giant, but he's been eating good. Got a nice little belly on him, but this one came on a headpiece. I'll grab a quick picture and we'll get it back in the water. All right. All right, buddy. Back you go. All right. Another headpiece going on, guys. There we go. All right, guys. There's a fish back here. Oh. There we go. That was a good takedown. Let's see if we can get him up here. Now this one I've got right behind me by the drift sock, so I got to try to work it around that drift sock. I just put that piece of cut bait on this one a few minutes ago. It's fighting like a flathead. That's what I'm hoping we have this time. Yep, that's a flatty. He got me wet. Get him to turn out from under the kayak here. Oh yeah, quit that. All right. Yeah, there we go. Pretty fish, y'all. Pretty fish. Let him try to calm down just a tad. And we'll work on getting him in here. He is definitely worked up. All right. All right, guys. There's our flatty. That was on a piece of cut bait. We'll get another piece of cut bait on and let's see if we can get us another one. Definitely a pretty fish. All right. All right, buddy. Back in the water. You go. And there he went. All right, guys. There's a fish. He took off with it good. Oh. Alrighty, come on around, buddy. Let's see what you are. And don't go and get in all my other lines. We got some energy, y'all. He's got some energy. And there he goes. Let's see what it is. Acting like a, no, it's a blue. It is a blue cat, guys. A wound up blue cat at that. Try to keep him away from that drift stop. He's spinning me all around. Give him just a second. Kind of tower down a little bit before I put him in the floor of the kayak. So y'all bear with me, and I'll be right back with y'all. All right. Let's try to get him in the kayak now. All right, guys. Well, that was fun. Another pretty blue. Easy now, buddy. There we go. Pretty blue. It's a nice fish, especially for this area. I'm definitely tickled to see him. Another one on cut bait, and he was on the medium, not the medium. He was on the heavy action. It's actually kind of nice fighting him on that heavy action rod. I know I haven't talked about my rods much, but I'm using these Mad Cat rods. And I've got two medium heavies up here in the front, and I've got that heavy action back there in the back, and you can definitely control them pretty good with that heavy action. The medium heavies ain't bad, but that heavy action, that was nice. So definitely was pleased with how it performed. But let me grab a quick picture and we'll get him back in the water. All right, guys, let's get this fella back in the water. There he goes. All right, let's get another piece of bait on there, and we'll fish a little bit longer since it's still pretty early. There we go. right, guys, there's a fish. There's a fish. Oh, let's try to get this one in. Pulled the hook on one a while ago on this line. Oh, let me get y'all some better light. All right. It doesn't feel that big, but hey, I'll take another fish. Definitely sounded like a blue as well. He's already out there thrashing. Let's see what we got, guys. Another one of them football fish. He ain't big, but he got a belly on him. He is fattening up. I'm gonna try to get my bait back if he doesn't get too carried away. Let's see. I'm gonna throw my bait off acting like that. Quit that. Ow. Quit it. Open your mouth there, buddy. Alright guys, that was a fast 6 minutes since the last one. Oh, quit. He's still worked up. Try to keep him from thrashing. There we go. He he is trying to flop. There we go. He's definitely been eating, been filling up on mussels, I imagine. He's got a belly full of something, but I'll grab a picture and we'll get him back in the water. And this one's on a headpiece. All right, guys, let's get him back in. And it's gone. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this trip. It's a weeknight. I gotta work in the morning, but we got some fish, so can't complain too much. Still had a lot of fun out here, so I'm gonna get everything packed up and take it on to the house. Do me a favor, if y'all enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you have questions about anything you saw tonight, leave them in the comments below. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe for me. I try to post a video every couple weeks. I do camping trips and kayak trips and some boat trips. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see more from me. And if you're on social media, check out Rock Bottom Cats on Instagram and Facebook. And one other thing, if you're looking for a good fishing forum type group to join here from North Carolina, check out NC Catfishing on Facebook. We're about to hit 12,000 members and a great group of guys, a lot of great information, so make sure you stop by and check that out also. As always, I appreciate all you guys taking time to watch my video, and I'll catch you guys next time.